Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. And today I'm talking about choice relationships, making choices inside of our relationships that make those relationships that much better. And we've talked about how we're supposed to choose love. We have to make the intentional choice to love. We have to choose to be vulnerable. Well, a part of that being vulnerable is choosing honesty, making the choice to choose honesty. Now, when we look at Jesus and the way that Jesus interacted with other people, he was very blunt and very honest. There's the example of the Samaritan woman at the well, in which she comes and she tells him and answers the question sort of honestly. When he says, "Where's your husband?" and she says, "I don't have a husband." And he says, "And you're right, you don't have a husband, and you've been with several other men as well, and the man you're with now is not your husband." Jesus was bluntly honest with her. To be honest and blunt like that with people. And he wasn't doing so in a mean-spirited way, any more than he was being mean-spirited whenever he told the Pharisees when they would ask him questions. He would answer them, when he did choose to answer, honestly, to their chagrin for the most part. Because they would make complaints and they'd say, well, your disciples are eating unclean stuff. Jesus would answer, why? He'd say, why are you doing healings on the Sabbath? Jesus would answer, why? And his answer would be in their face to a certain extent, a blunt honesty. So many times our relationships fall into patterns of passive-aggressive nature. That is, we say things or we ask questions not truly wanting to share information any more than we're actually wanting an answer to the question. A lot of times we'll ask questions knowing that we have an answer we want to share. No, we'll give information knowing that we are giving just the right information so that the person will come to our side or will believe what we believe. This kind of passive-aggressive nature has to stop in our relationships because it's not honest. It's not genuine. It's not authentic. We have to choose honesty in the blunt same way that Jesus did. And for us as a people of faith, that means being honest about who we are in our relationships with one another, in our relationships with the world. The church needs to be honest that we don't have all the answers about everything out there. The church needs to be honest about criticism of the Bible. The church needs to be honest about the way that we see the world and just own it the way that Christ did, owning all that we are. When we're in a relationship with other people, especially our most deepest relationships with our partners for life, we need to make sure that we have an honesty that can say things like, I need, I want, and can hear from the other person, I need and I want. And to be able to say, I can give that, or I can't. This choosing to be honest will lead us to deeper places in our lives where we have choice relationships and we can be better together. Amen.